Welcome back. Before you get started on the activity modules, we'd like to provide a very brief introduction to the guidelines for assessment and instruction in statistics education. The recommendations in this document guide what we do in our classrooms and what we do in development of activities and curriculum materials. The full document is available to download on the website of the American Statistical Association at the link shown here. The American Statistical Association has developed guidelines for statistics education at K-12, as well as guidelines for the introductory statistics course. Our focus here is on the college recommendations, which were originally drafted and approved by the American Statistical Association in 2005. These guidelines were then revised and updated in 2016. Compared to the 2005 report, a number of things did not change. The original recommendations were reaffirmed with slight rewording and reordering, but the message stayed the same. The report acknowledges that there are many versions of the introductory statistics course and doesn't make specific content recommendations, although some thoughts about what might be omitted are included. The focus of the recommendations is on what is important to emphasize and on pedagogy. The Gaise recommendations are: 1. Teach statistical thinking. 2. Focus on conceptual understanding. 3. Integrate real data with a context and purpose. 4. Foster active learning. 5. Use technology to explore concepts and analyze data. And 6. Use assessments to improve and evaluate student learning. A couple of things were added to the recommendations in the 2016 update. Under the recommendation to teach statistical thinking, 2 further recommendations were added. The first addition was that statistics should be taught as an investigative process of problem solving and decision making rather than just as a loose collection of formulas and methods. Focusing on the investigative process throughout the course allows students to not just practice the calculations and procedures, but rather to really see how they are used to make important and relevant data-based decisions. The second new recommendation emphasizes the importance of providing students with opportunities to develop multivariable thinking. In the past, most introductory statistics courses never ask students to think about more than 2 variables at a time, and this doesn't prepare them well for a world in which required reasoning is increasingly multivariable. This doesn't mean that we need to include new content in multivariable statistics. It can be accomplished in a thoughtful way throughout the introductory statistics course, and you'll see examples of how this might be done in some of the modules of this Canvas course. In addition to recommendations, there are many other useful resources in the Gaise document, including sample activities, data sets, and assessment items. We encourage you to download the Gaise document and spend a little bit of time exploring what is there. In this first Cozy Professional Development course, we have chosen to focus on Gaise Recommendation 3, which is to integrate real data with a context and purpose, and you will see this theme play out in all of the modules of this course. But as you work through these modules, look for ways in which the activities presented incorporate the other recommendations as well. We hope you enjoy your time spent with us in this course.